channel. So today we're going to do another installment of a makeup challenge where I do a makeup look inspired by the best book that I've read this month. So I started doing this a couple months ago and I've been really enjoying it. I ended up reading a lot of books this month, but as soon as I started reading this one, I was like, I know, this is it. This is going to be the book. And in terms of a makeup look for this book, there's not that much I can do. There's not that much I can do. So we're going to do it and it might be a quick video, but this is the best book that I read in the month of April. It is Rouge by Mona Awad. This is the second book that I have read from her. It's not a series or by any means. And I devoured this. I love this book. It is so much fun and weird and just everything that I love. So we're gonna do a look that's gonna be very red and black, and there's a little bit of white, so who knows what I'll do with that. But yeah, not much going on. This is actually, looks like from afar you think it's a rose, but actually it's an upside down jellyfish. And you're like, why is there a jellyfish on that book cover? Well, if you read the book, then you would know why there's a jellyfish. It actually is quite symbolic, this jellyfish, but I will not tell you too much about this book, honestly, because I think the less you know about this book, the better. All right, so I'm gonna go in with my trusty Beauty Bay and we are gonna do a red look. I don't really know. I think I'm gonna do red all over the eyes and just try to find maybe some red shimmers that I have. And before I do that, maybe smoke it out with some black, and then that's pretty much what we're gonna do. So it's gonna be quite vampy, it's gonna be quite sexy, if I can do it right, and then we're gonna have to go with a bold lip. It's gonna be like full on red, red, red. Red, 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 which actually goes really well with the character in the story because she loves to wear red lipstick as well. I don't think she wears red eyeshadow, but we are gonna be doing red eyeshadow. Okay, so I'm going to start off with the red here. This is some of my Colourpop singles from my No Pan Left Behind, and I've been saving this red because I knew that I loved this book. So I knew, okay, well, I'm going to eventually have to go in to this red for this look, so let me save it. But I do have other reds in my collection. It's just, this is part of a project, so I wanted to get my one use out of it. And so I think we're just gonna put this all over the lids. I think we're gonna do it. I think we're not gonna be, I'm not gonna be very detailed about this at all. I'm just gonna put it all over the lid and go from there. So in terms of this book, oh my gosh, so I've read Bunny. If you haven't read Bunny from Mona Awad, even if you don't like reading, I would recommend you reading it. I really would, because, well, here's the thing. She seems to write stories about unhinged women very well. And what does that say about me? What does that say about me? Why am I drawn to these unhinged women? Can I relate to them? Probably. But they are just, what happened in Rouge was like a fever dream. You are not entirely aware of what's going on throughout the book. And that might be very annoying for some people. For me personally, I loved every single page of this book. I devoured it. I thought it was so much fun. I loved it so much, but it is a heavy book. So when I say it's fun, it is fun, but it also is pretty heavy. Not really like subject matter, but just overall, it is kind of tiring reading it because there are parts of the story that are very repetitive and it's done on purpose. And honestly, she did the same when she wrote Bunny, where there are parts, not necessarily maybe in the story, but in the way that it's written, that is very repetitive. And again, that was on purpose. Like, it is trying to unnerve you. It is trying to drive you mad because you are literally trying to get in the same headspace as the main female protagonist in this story. Now, Gabby, why aren't you telling me what this story is about? Well, I'm not really going to tell you what the story is about because I went into this not knowing hardly anything, and I think the less you know, the better. I think the less you know, the better. Just know that you're going to have a ride. Whether you like it or not, it's going to be a ride. And for me personally, really enjoy the way that she writes her books. I've only read 2 of them. I think she has maybe 4 at this point, maybe. I've only read 2, but definitely I'm a fan. I am a fan, and I loved this book. Now, I just finished another book yesterday. So I was like holding off. I just finished another book yesterday that I also loved. I read so many 5-star books this month. I've read 4 5-star books. So anyway, I almost did a look for a different book, which is a completely different type of story, and definitely one that I could have told you about because it's really not one that really needs to be kept in the dark from, but it's fine. I think I'll leave that for next month because I've just finished it right at the end of this month, and honestly, I think it might just be fun to do a look with that one next month. So if I don't read anything else that's better than what I've just finished, then I might do that for May. Who knows? Who knows? I don't think this is red enough. It's like when I look at the red on this, I think I need like a red, like a darker red. So you can see the kick up on this Colourpop. It's gone everywhere. Lovely. Now that's gone everywhere. Okay, so we're gonna grab another red. Okay, so I'm gonna try this red from this palette. This is the Gal on Venus from Gloss Gods. I'm just gonna try it. I'm not entirely sure if it's going to add anything, but I think we're just gonna give it a go. It does seem to be more of a blue red, which maybe is what I want. And add just a little bit more of a richness. Yeah, I think it's actually helping to increase the opacity of that. Okay, so yeah, loved this book, but it is challenging. I would say Bunny, I read last year by the same author, is a lot more fun. That is like about a cult and some bizarre, I will say this book is a horror book. It is more like speculative horror or some kind of horror, but there is other sort of elements to it. But yeah, it's mostly horror. And so if you're not into weird stuff or things being described in an eerie, weird way, honestly, I don't think Rouge is that bad, but there are some, like, like at one point, some bad things are about to happen or happening, and it's not explicitly said, but you kind of, you know what's going on. You know what's going on. And I'm not into like violence or anything like that. There's like it's not like a violent book by any means. So when I say horror, it's more like weird, you know, like weird horror, which is what I like. I don't like violence or anything like that. So it's not like that. However, obviously there is a moment that, I mean, it is, I don't know if it's violent, but it's like gruesome. I don't know. But whatever. It's a really fun book. I thought it was a fun book, but by the end of reading it, I was like, oh, that was a little exhausting. I'm not gonna lie. So 5 stars, but I did enjoy Bunny a little bit more than this book. Anyway, so that one I think was fine, but now I feel like it's a little patchy at the top, and I don't really know. Like what we're gonna do is we're gonna add a black, I think. I'm just gonna go into the black in my Beauty Bay Midnight because it's not too far away from me. So yeah, they have a shade right here. So I'm just gonna go into this one and I'm gonna smoke this out just a little bit. I don't like using black eyeshadow because it really tends to just go everywhere for me. So wish me luck, wish me luck. So right now we have a power cut. I don't know what's happening. It's a really nice day, so we can't really blame the weather. We've been trying to contact the electrical company, whoever, you know, supplies power, and they're not picking up. So I have no idea. We have no power. It's going to be another hot day. I'm kind of worried about the fridge, but whatever. Like, what can I do? But I thought, you know what? Well, I can film because I was actually in the middle of working, but I use a desktop computer, and obviously we don't have Wi-Fi because that's, you know, plugged into the electricity is basically out for no reason, no warning. Who knows? There's nobody outside doing work that we can see, so no idea what's going on. So that's always fun. It happens occasionally, but it hasn't happened in a while. Yeah, I don't like this. I don't like this. It's too messy. But I guess I could clean it up because I haven't done the rest of my face. I don't like how messy this is. And patchy. It's looking a little patchy. I do not like using black because maybe this is the wrong black to use too. Maybe this doesn't blend very well. Beauty Bay, where are you? Are you blending? Ooh, not liking this so far. No. Anyway, so what was I saying? Yeah, so we have no electricity. So I have no idea what's gonna happen, but thankfully while I'm filming this, I do have another video that's planned later today. So this video is not going out until tomorrow. We should definitely have it by then, right? We should. Okay, this is getting a bit crazy. I'm looking deluded. This is getting crazy. But I can't really concentrate because I got like red everywhere. I need to figure out what this looks like without it looking so bad in the front here. Okay, so I think we will go into the Gal on Jupiter because there's a red shimmer in there. I'm not entirely in love with this black, but it is what it is, right? I think we'll leave it at that for now. I would like to go into, oh no, but this actually flips orange and I really don't want something that's gonna flip orange. I'm gonna have to find, yeah, this is too, it's not red enough. No. Actually, yeah, this is way too orange. It's pretty, but it's like a peachy, yeah, this is not gonna work for what I want. Okay, never mind. We'll look, I do think I have a red shimmer somewhere else, so let me find that. Okay, the only other one that I can really find, I thought I had another red shimmer, would be, this is the Lethal Fire. There is this shade right here. I'm worried that this also flips a little orange. Oh no, this is way more red than the last one. Yeah, okay, so we're gonna just put this, yeah, because I have to have something. I know I have a duochrome, but it would have a green to it, and there's no way that I want a duochrome where it flips green and red. That's just not gonna work for this look. The problem with this is it's beautiful, but then now I don't think it's red enough. But maybe this can represent the jellyfish, because the jellyfish isn't completely red on that book cover. Well, it actually is though. What am I saying? It actually is. Well, we're just doing something that is inspired. It doesn't have to be perfectly inspired. Just inspired enough. Right? That is very pretty. Whenever I go in these lethal ones, I'm always quite surprised at how pretty it is. Maybe I'll just go into, there's a red in here. Maybe I can fix this blend a little because this is looking kind of iffy. I think this side doesn't look too bad because I haven't put the black where I put it on the other side, so that's why it's looking a little off. All right, what else can we do? I don't really know if there's really anything else that you can do for this book. I don't know, should I do it underneath? I could do red underneath. I'd be like really kind of crazy though. I mean, I could do that. Should we do that? Okay, let me do that. I'll just put a little bit of red underneath. I think I'm gonna leave it at that, and then we'll do like a beautiful red lip, and then I'll just be like a red goddess. Yes, I think let's do it. Okay, I've actually not gone into these yet. So these are both from Essence. I picked these up last month. So this is the Essence 8-Hour Lip Liner. So we're gonna put this on, and then I also have the Essence, the Slim Stick 6-Hour Lipstick. So we'll see if it's gonna be red enough. I feel like the lip liner could be more red. It's definitely doing that thing where it's red, but it's like a pinky red, which I'm not a huge fan of. This one might be a little bit more interesting though. Oh yes, oh yes. Okay, okay. Oh, I'm looking like a vampire. Oh wow, wait, let me like zoom you out a little. I still haven't done my mascara, but I'm looking like a vampire. I haven't put any blush on. I don't know which blush to put on. I don't think I want like a super pink one or a super peach one. So I think we're gonna go into this one. This is Kiko Milano, and this is the Shadow of Earth blush. Yeah, just a little bit of color into my face. Not too much, because honestly, the vampire look is giving, right? Oh my gosh. I'm loving this. No, I can't wear this out. I cannot. I can't. But yeah. Ooh. Okay, I put on some mascara. I think I'm just gonna leave it at that. I know this is not like perfect, but I mean, maybe let's put something in the inner corner. I haven't put any, what is it? Oh my gosh, I cannot speak. I'm gonna put some Ofra in my inner corner. I want this to be super sort of icy. Actually, this is the wrong one. I'm gonna actually pull from this one, which is my Ofra Glow Up Face Palette. I know I'm all zoomed in and it's going crazy, but I really want like a white one. So I'm gonna go into this one right here. Oh yes. Oh yes, this is, yeah, because her name on the front cover is white, so it kind of works, right? Oh, you know what? I'm loving this. I love this. I'm like, I don't wear costume makeup. Yeah, I do. Yeah, I do. Yeah, I do. This is full on costume makeup. Oh, I wish I was like Halloween. I could be like a vampire right now. I am all into this. Yes, yes. Okay, so this is me. This is the book. What do we think? I think I've captured it as best as I want to and need to, honestly, for this. What I will say is this is super ultra creamy, and I'm so pleased with the color. I'm so pleased with the color. I know you can't wear red all the time, and it does look very messy on the lips sometimes, but I think I might keep this on today. I think I might keep it on. But yeah, this was my favorite book that I read this month for sure. It's going to be one of my favorite books that I read of the year. I think I just had a really, 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 really strong reading month. But let me just tell you, the other book, I mean, I had other 5-star books, and I did post on my channel members. I don't want to keep mentioning this, but I did post on my channel members other looks for the other books. But the one that I missed out, which I might end up having to do for May, is this one. I just finished this yesterday. This is like a YA book. This one, I went into it thinking it was going to be like super cheesy, which it is. It is super cheesy. Did I love this book? I did. Did I give it 5 stars? I did. I did. But I think definitely this is a better book. It's better written. It's better styled. It's just ultimately 100 times better. But I still love this book too. So I honestly just finished that book. So that could have won, but I just read so many good books this month. And I know if you're not interested in books, it's probably like a little bit of a boring one for you. But generally, I love it when a book is good. I hate it when a book is bad. Right? We all want to read really good books, and I just had a really good reading month, and I'm loving this makeup. I don't want to, I mean, I can't go anywhere with this because I feel like I should be going to a ball. I should be the belle of the ball. I should be have like a red gown on, or like a black one, right? And I'd be like the vixen, or I would be a vampire. I just feel like a vampire right now. Hopefully it doesn't look as bad. Hopefully it doesn't look bad on camera, because honestly, up close and personal, I think it looks really fun. But yeah, anyway, if you liked the video, thanks so much for watching. Like and subscribe and all of that stuff. Tomorrow we'll have my beauty bank. And then it's May. Oh my goodness. We are so far into the year already. It is really, really crazy. All right. Well, hope everyone's doing well, and I'll see you next time. Bye.